Hey there, science fans! Have you ever wondered what makes up, well, everything? Get ready to explore the amazing world of atoms and molecules. These tiny particles are the fundamental building blocks of everything we see, touch, and even breathe. Imagine a massive Lego structure. Cool, right? Now imagine each Lego brick as an atom. Just like Legos connect to build something bigger, atoms combine to form everything around us. Atoms are incredibly small, way too tiny to see with our eyes even with a microscope. But don't let their size fool you. These little guys are responsible for the vast diversity of our universe, from the air we breathe to the stars in the night sky. So buckle up, we're about to dive into the incredible world of atoms and molecules and discover the secrets they hold. Let's start with something we can't live without: air. Believe it or not, the air we breathe is made up of countless tiny atoms, too small to see. These atoms are constantly moving around, bumping into each other and creating the air we need to survive. Think about a juicy red apple. It's made of atoms too. But it's not just one type of atom. Apples are made of different types of atoms, like carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, all arranged in a specific way to give the apple its shape, color, and taste. Even the water we drink, which seems so simple, is made of tiny atoms. 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom combine to form a water molecule. It's these water molecules that quench our thirst and keep us hydrated. From the air we breathe to the food we eat, atoms are the fundamental ingredients of everything we interact with every single day. Okay, we've talked about how atoms make up everything around us, but what exactly is inside an atom? Picture a tiny solar system. At the center is the nucleus, which is like our sun. The nucleus contains 2 types of particles, protons and neutrons. Protons have a positive charge like the plus sign on a battery. Neutrons, on the other hand, have no charge. They're neutral, like a referee in a game. These protons and neutrons huddle together in the nucleus, forming the atom's core. Whizzing around the nucleus are even tinier particles called electrons. Electrons have a negative charge like the minus sign on a battery. They're constantly on the move, orbiting the nucleus at super fast speeds, kind of like planets orbiting the sun. So, there you have it. Atoms are made of protons, neutrons, and electrons, all buzzing with energy. Understanding these tiny particles helps us understand how the universe works at its most fundamental level. Section 4. Atoms team up. Introducing molecules. Atoms are social butterflies. They love to combine with each other, and when they do, they form molecules. Think of a molecule like a group of atoms that decided to stick together and hang out. Remember the water molecule? It's a fantastic example. 2 hydrogen atoms get together with 1 oxygen atom and voila! They form a water molecule, H2O, the lifeblood of our planet. Molecules can be as simple as 2 atoms joined or as complex as thousands of atoms linked in intricate patterns. It's like building with Legos again. You can connect just a few bricks or create a massive complex structure. The way atoms combine and arrange themselves in molecules determines the properties of substances. For example, the way carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms bond in sugar molecules gives sugar its sweetness. So while atoms are the individual building blocks, molecules are the amazing structures they create when they team up, giving rise to the incredible diversity of our world. Section 5. Molecular marvels. From water to you, molecules are everywhere. Take a deep breath and feel the air filling your lungs. That air is mostly nitrogen molecules, N2, and oxygen molecules, O2, essential for us to breathe. Look around you. That wooden desk? It's made of cellulose, a complex molecule made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. Your cotton shirt? That's cellulose too. How about that delicious pizza you had for lunch? It's a complex mix of molecules, including carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, all providing your body with energy and nutrients. Even you, my friend, are a walking, talking marvel of molecular machinery. Your body is made up of trillions of cells, and each cell is packed with molecules like DNA, proteins, and lipids, all working together to keep you alive and functioning. The next time you take a bite of an apple, sip some water, or just look around at the world, remember the amazing molecules that make it all possible. Section 6. Atomic glue, how atoms stick together. We've seen how atoms team up to make molecules, but what's the secret to their strong bonds? How do they stick together? Well, atoms have this incredible ability to share or exchange electrons with each other, and that's what holds them together in a molecule. There are different ways atoms can bond, just like there are different ways to connect Legos. One way is called covalent bonding. where atoms share electrons, like two friends sharing a toy. This type of bond is strong and common in molecules like water and sugar. Another way is called ionic bonding, where one atom donates an electron to another atom, creating opposite charges that attract, like the positive and negative ends of a magnet. This bond is strong and found in compounds like salt. Then there's metallic bonding, where atoms share electrons in a sea of electrons, allowing metals to conduct electricity and heat. This unique bonding gives metals their shiny appearance and makes them strong and malleable. So, whether it's sharing, donating, or pooling electrons, atoms have clever ways of sticking together to form the molecules that make up our world. Section 7. Atoms and molecules, the heart of our world. As we've discovered, atoms and molecules are the fundamental building blocks of everything around us, from the air we breathe to the food we eat and even our own bodies. They are the tiny particles that, through their interactions and bonds, create the vast diversity and complexity of our universe. Understanding atoms and molecules is not just about memorizing facts, it's about appreciating the elegance and wonder of the natural world. It's about seeing the connections between the smallest particles and the largest structures, from the atoms in a grain of sand to the stars in distant galaxies. So, the next time you look up at the stars, remember the incredible journey of atoms and molecules that led to their formation. It's a story billions of years in the making, a story that continues to unfold all around us every second of every day. Keep asking questions, keep exploring, and never stop being amazed by the hidden world of atoms and molecules.